If you're wondering how to roll over your 401k to a Roth IRA for future tax-free growth, you're likely looking for ways to take more control over your retirement funds and ensure your wealth grows without the looming shadow of taxes. In this video, I'm going to break down how you can do that, the benefits of rolling over to a Roth IRA, and why this move can be especially powerful for your future retirement. But before we get into the details, I want to mention something that could help you even further if you're serious about protecting your wealth. There's a free guide in the description below that explains why thousands of Americans are turning to Gold IRAs as a safe, tax-efficient way to protect their wealth. It's perfect for anyone with 100K or more in their IRA or 401k, or even those with 5M plus in savings looking to secure their future. Be sure to check that out when you're done here. Now let's dive into rolling over your 401k to a Roth IRA. First, what is a Roth IRA and why is it such a great tool for your retirement? A Roth IRA allows your investments to grow tax-free, and more importantly, qualified withdrawals in retirement are also tax-free. This means no taxes on the money you take out during retirement, which can be a game changer, especially considering how much tax rates could rise in the future. So, how do you roll over your 401k to a Roth IRA? It's a pretty straightforward process, but it can feel overwhelming if you've never done it before. Here's what you need to know. Step 1 is to contact your 401k plan administrator and request a rollover. This is where the paperwork begins. You'll have to fill out some forms to initiate the transfer from your current 401k plan to a Roth IRA. Don't worry, it's not a complicated process, and most plan administrators will walk you through the details. Step 2 is deciding whether to do a direct or indirect rollover. A direct rollover is the easiest and most seamless option because your funds move directly from your 401k to your Roth IRA without you touching the money. This way, you avoid any penalties or unnecessary taxes. With an indirect rollover, the money is given to you first, and then you have 60 days to deposit it into your Roth IRA. While it can work, it's generally better to go with a direct rollover to avoid risks. Step 3 is understanding the tax implications. When you roll over a 401k into a Roth IRA, you'll have to pay taxes on the amount you roll over. This is because your 401k contributions were made pre-tax, meaning the IRS hasn't collected tax on it yet. But once it's in your Roth IRA, it grows tax-free, and those taxes are out of the way. It's an upfront tax payment that leads to tax-free growth down the road, which is why many retirees find it so appealing. Now, if you're feeling hesitant because of the tax hit, there are some strategies you can use. For instance, you could spread out the rollover over a few years to minimize the tax burden in any single year. The idea is to avoid large, sudden tax bills that could push you into a higher tax bracket. A financial advisor or tax expert can help you strategize and find the best approach based on your specific situation. Another question I often get is, why not just leave the 401k as is? Well, that's a fair question, but there are a few key reasons why rolling over to a Roth IRA might be the better option. First, you gain more control over your investments. In a 401k, you're often limited to a selection of funds chosen by your employer. In a Roth IRA, you can choose from a much wider range of investment options, including stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and even gold IRAs, which could provide much more stable and predictable returns over time. Speaking of gold IRAs, if you're interested in diversifying your portfolio with a tax-efficient, safe investment, I highly recommend looking into this option. While rolling over to a Roth IRA is a great move, adding gold to the mix can be even more powerful. Gold has proven itself over time as a hedge against inflation and economic downturns, making it an ideal asset for retirees who want to protect their wealth. If you want to learn more, click that first link in the description for the free guide I mentioned earlier. Finally, let's talk about timing. The best time to do a rollover is typically when you're transitioning out of your job and you've decided that you want to take control of your retirement accounts. If you're already retired, it's also a great time to look into this option, especially if you're considering tax-free withdrawals in the future. If you're serious about making a move and want to maximize the growth potential of your Roth IRA, don't hesitate to take action now. Remember, this is ideal for people with 100K or more in their IRA or 401k, or even those with 5M plus in savings who want to protect their wealth. Don't forget to click the link in the description for your free Gold IRA guide. It could be just the step you need to secure your future. Take control of your financial future today and roll over your 401k to a Roth IRA for tax-free growth. Your retirement self will thank you.